Well, I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and it is not fake news. There is an issue with them because we have in our local park, they literally have ducks down there that the park takes care of, and it's where they live. And they are being killed and eaten. And as far as people's personal pets, I've heard stories, but I can't answer to that personally because I don't know. But I can tell you, because this is the car channel, I do car content. I can approach this story from the car issue. When I say that, I mean their driving issues. I've witnessed this. They literally, and they have to have a translator wherever they go. They literally have been in the B&V where, like, I go and get my license plate renewed, and it's also where you get your license, obviously. And they literally have a translator, and they show up with a piece of paperwork that grants them driving privileges with no proof that they can actually drive, just that they're of age. It gives them driving privileges for 45 days, and then in 45 days they can go back and renew it, and they never have to show proof of how competent of a driver they are. We can't do that. And the accidents that are happening here in this town are crazy stories. And like I said, I've witnessed some of this. So I'm approaching this from a car aspect. They can't drive. I don't know how they are even able to do this legally in this country, but they've hit trees, fire hydrants, people. I mean, there's been fatalities from them not really knowing how to drive. And this is a small town. 20,000 people and this is a poor county. This is not a high-end wealthy county. And for them to come in and get preference, and I mean preference, and I'll give you one example and then I'm going to get off here. I have a brother who is disabled, and he's in a low-income apartment complex, and they were building new homes, they're attached to each other. They're not like apartments. They're all single floor because he can't get up and down the stairs, so he has to have a single floor deal with a scooter, a little mobile scooter and stuff. But anyways, he had been on this waiting list for this new housing development for low income and disabled people. And he checked periodically and see where he's at on the list, because they'll tell you, well, you've got so many people ahead of you, and he pretty much knew where he was on the list, and he was getting close. This last time he called and checked on it, they gave him a number, and he's like, well, that's not where I was before. It looks like I went backwards on the list. Why? Well, I guess the Haitians, for whatever reason, for whatever political umbrella they are here under, got pushed to the front of the line. So now my brother has to wait even longer because of the Haitians. And they're not disabled. They're getting special preference for housing that really should be, I hate to sound bad, but it should be for a U.S. citizen first. And then, like, they can go and move into the apartment complex that my brother's trying to get out of, because there's a bunch of young people there, single mothers, a lot of children. He gets nervous around all that, so he wants to be in a safer environment for him. And this place was going to be it. Well, right now it's not looking like it's going to be it, and anytime in the near future. And that kind of bothers me. I'm not going to say a little bit. I'm going to say a lot. But, so it's not fake news. There are cases of what they are saying on the news is to be true. There's probably not a lot of video evidence. There is some. And I can only speak to what I have witnessed personally. I cannot speak to all of it. but it is bad enough that it concerns a lot of people in this town, and I'm one of them.